Okay, today we're going to talk about our windows. This is an all-side Excalibur model, and we're going to talk about some common errors that homeowners run into with tilting in their windows. When you open your windows, you should open these sashes a minimum of about 4 inches before you tilt them in, and you're going to slide the catches here into the center of the window, and that's going to release the sash down. The upper sash, you're going to do the same thing with the catches, and that releases the window down. A very common mistake that we see homeowners make whenever they're tilting their windows in is not raising the sashes up to a 4-inch minimum, and they just tilt their windows in. They push the levers in, and they tilt their windows down. And the window constant force balance becomes disengaged in the side here. Whenever that happens, we need to take the sash out to correct the problem. We need to raise the window up, fold it down, and we're going to take the sash and actually turn it 1/4 of a turn to pull the sash out. That's the window sash here. We just pulled it out. These are the mechanisms that connect into the constant force balance. You've got one on either side. If you look at the little clip here, you need to take a flathead screwdriver and you need to adjust that to where the opening is straight up. You can turn these to the side and it may slide up. If that happens, it's not a problem. Just take your screwdriver, slide it back down, and turn it 1/4 of a turn back. You want to make sure that this constant force balance and this constant force balance is about the same elevation from the bottom of the window frame. That way, whenever you're putting your new sash back in, it will go in there and level. If these are off a little bit, as you just saw it slide up, you can raise it up, turn it back, and it kind of locks it into place. And we'll slide it back down to get it back into a more level point for the other side constant force balance. But the main thing you're looking at is you want this to be turned straight up to where you can take the window sash. And these little pegs that stick out on the side of the sash here, you want them to lock into place and just slide down into that. To put your sash back in, take it and hold it at about a 45-degree angle, and you're going to put it right into the track and slide it down into the constant force balance. And you can see that the pegs are just sitting into place right now. Just fold your sash into place, lock it back, and your sash should operate up and down. One good way to tell if the constant force balance is doing its job is to let the window sash go. If it holds in place, that means it is operating normally. Another common thing that we see is when you open your windows and try to close them, sometimes the lock just doesn't catch. You need to take your top sash and just push it up, and then your lock will lock into place. This concludes this instructional video. Thank you.